Hey guys, MeanSpeed here. Today gonna be testing the Claus launcher and Frosty the Snowgun. So yeah, these are now in the game properly. Before, you guys know I modded the files. That's why I was using them in the tutorial. But yeah, currently they're only available for premium account users. But everyone can get them on the 15th, which I believe is Monday. And one thing that's shocked me about this is they actually cost 500 VP. So you can technically freeload to get this weapon. So you know, when it comes out, it'll obviously be for VP as well, I guess. I don't know if it'll cost more. Because, you know, if you're premium, I guess you get discounts, so it might be 1,000 VP, but you know, anyone can save that up. It's not really that hard to get it. So the tests I did, infantry and different vehicle tests, as well as a Kegzuka test and rocket jumping with the help of Fluffsy. So basically on infantry, I tested the impact damage, the slow effect, and the splash damage, and the splash itself. And the impact damage is pretty good at all ranges, considering you can actually shoot really fast. You know, you got 10 ammo, they didn't modify that at all. And the projectiles move very fast and get to the enemy in no time. So, you know, I mean, the splash area is quite small, and the damage is quite low. But the slow effect as well, you know, it doesn't last for that long. So you kind of really need to keep landing multiple hits to keep the slow effect going. So in terms of the vehicle tests, I was pretty much pleased with all of the damage that I did on vehicles. You know, once again repeating myself, I mean, because really it does shoot very fast. You know, 10 shots is ridiculous. I'm actually curious if you can workbench it to get like 11 shots, maybe 12, maybe even more. I mean, I don't have the pack-in mod with me, so I can't really use it. But you know, I think that if Easy only gave it like 3 shots or something, then it would kind of be pretty weak and no one would use it. I mean, 10 shots currently feels maybe a bit too over the top, but I think, you know, anything less than 6 would definitely be kind of, you know, bad, really. So yeah, I mean, in terms of since I actually used it in the tutorial, nothing has changed. They haven't changed anything since releasing it. And, you know, I mean, the only reason that I wanted to do a proper test is because I didn't really test it before. I only gave you my thoughts on it. And it does sort of work in the way I thought it would. But yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't know the actual damage to certain vehicles and infantry. Because in the tutorial you're quite limited and you have to do stuff by yourself. So yeah. Now on the plane test here, I actually did do no damage at the start. I don't know if it was because I was too close or I got no regs or something. I don't think it's a bug with the weapon. I think I was either too close or I was just getting no regs, which happens sometimes, you know, you can't really help that. But coming up soon, you'll see the helicopter test. Now this really surprised me. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting it, because really, I mean, I know helicopters take a lot of damage, but the helicopter damage was insane. I mean, I was really surprised, and I'm glad that helicopters can be damaged by it, because at first I wasn't sure, because, you know, with it shooting snow and not proper rockets, I thought, you know, it might just not work at all, but it does, and I'm very pleased. So yeah. And of course I also tried the AA gun later on, but yeah, this helicopter damage is ridiculous. If you use all 10 shots, you are guaranteed to take out the helicopter, I'm sure. You know, I mean, obviously if it's standing still about to take off and stuff, you can just ambush someone, shoot those 10 shots, and then they can say goodbye to the helicopter. So yeah. The only thing the other vehicle that I probably could have tested it on was the boats, but I don't think people care too much because they don't get used much really, and they're obviously only exclusive to one map, Inland Invasion. So hopefully you guys don't mind that I didn't, you know, show the damage on boats, if it does damage boats at all. But yeah, I'm not sure if it does. I didn't do it because it was kind of a bit complicated to find Inland Invasion and get it going. But yeah. So the keg Zuka test, my keg was on 5, and it does work. You know, you can keg Zuka if anyone was wondering, you know, if you can or not. It's just as effective, I think. I don't think you shoot them up in the air as much. Not sure, but you can keg Zuka with this thing, so it's not like really useless or anything. And the rocket jumping, very hard to do. Really needs a keg or an egg widget or something. I did manage to pull it off, but it was after a numerous amount of attempts. Pretty hard to do. Kind of like the AA anti thing, you know. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.